start this school, I have to credit Sheridan College for that, because in our curriculum they gave us the tools of how to start our school, how to do private school under the day nursery. We went through all the legislation. They prepared us on how to do that. Autistic children typically are visual learners and they need visual prompts. So in Montessori everything is color-coded, or there is a control of errors so that what you're actually teaching the child is concrete. Language and social skills are the biggest delays in a child with autism, so we work on either their verbal communication skills, or we'll use picture exchange communication system, which is using picture cards for them to be able to request an item or an activity.
We have known Michelle for about 12-13 years now. I have an autistic son who is now 17. Michelle has worked with him, developed programs for him. You know, she's a person who we relied on to be with him. He's the only person he will trust to work with.
I met Michelle when she applied to our program, and right from the beginning I was so impressed with the passion she had about working with children with special needs. She had had previous experience working with these children, and she was very, very committed to applying the Montessori method to working with children with autism.
I guess most parents like to see their children do well, and in their own mind they're very pleased, but to see her get the Premier's Award, that's really nice.
I love what I do. I love working with typical children, but my heart, I guess, opens up even more for a child that has a special need. Good evening, everyone. Imagine for a moment that you had a 6-year-old child that never had a friend. Imagine you had a 3-year-old child that used to talk and all of a sudden stopped talking and no longer gave you any eye contact. Now imagine you find out that your child has autism and there is no cure. As you do your research, you find out that autism is a lifelong disorder. You also find out there's a preschool government-funded program, but there are over 1,000 families on the waiting list. As you do more research, you find out in order to do that program privately, it would cost you between $55,000 to $70,000 a year. Over a decade ago, when I started in this field, the rate of autism was 1 in 500 children. A few years ago, when I wrote my book, the rate was 1 in 333. The latest data is 1 in 165 Canadian children have a form of autism. What is autism? Autism spectrum disorder is a child has a difficulty communicating, they have difficulty with social skills, and they have abnormal responses to sensory stimuli. Sheridan College has a very progressive Montessori program. They are one of the very few Montessori training programs that have a special needs curriculum. In 2003, after I'd worked for the government doing intensive behavioral intervention, and after my training at Sheridan College, the Toronto Montessori School for Autism was founded. We are the very first school that combines the Montessori curriculum with applied behavioral analysis in the world. I'm very thankful for my government experience as well as the hands-on training of Sheridan College. It was necessary to have both of these experiences in order to start the school. I'd just like to say a brief comment from one of our families that had difficulty finding a good program. She says, TMSA is a truly unique program that uses a multi-sensory approach so that children can learn through experience. As a family, I can say that we spent 4 years trying various therapies and agencies, and Spencer went from memorizing one binder of information to another. The beauty of the Montessori system is that it does not allow for memorization without understanding. It is truly brilliant. I'm very honored to receive a Premier's Award. I think it's a testament to the importance of a college education when you look at all the nominees that we've had this evening and all of the recipients. The practical hands-on approach of a college education gave me the tools to put my dreams of helping children with autism in motion. I am very excited to see what other graduates will create in the future. Thank you.